How do I start the stream and then almost end it simultaneously? It is Monday, mother suckers. How's your spirit? Mine here. Spirits like JP, you can rest today. I got to sleep in. It was nice. I am up now, getting myself together for the morning. I got a bunch of calls and things to make in an hour or so. So I figured I'd get up and get my head on straight first. Ooh, excuse me, love. What is going on in your world? What'd you do? Did you have a great night? Did you sleep well? I did. I slept fantastic. First of all, I had shrimp and crab legs for dinner. That was fantastic. With a loaf of roasted garlic bread. I didn't obviously eat all of the bread, and I really need to clean up the kitchen, but I'm not gonna, at least not anytime soon. It was tasty though. There's still some in there. There's a bag for two, which automatically means that there's at least 2.5 to 3 meals in there for me. So I had a meal last night. I snacked a little bit of shrimp this morning and went back to sleep. So officially, I just started my day about 40 minutes ago, maybe an hour at the most. It's nice. Y'all know me. Normally, I'm up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, getting it in. I did get up and get work done this morning. That's not it. It's just like I just did what needed to be done, and then got on with getting back to me. And I did what needed to be done in between doing me versus doing what needed to be done and then enjoying myself. I've been trying to leave that life behind since they diagnosed me with fibromyalgia. I'm like, well, hell, if the job is going to be putting me in this type of situation, let me create a job where it fits. It work around me, not the other way around. Fine, you don't want to let me work 4 days and have 3 days off? I'll create the industry where I can do it. Ta-da. Man, I was so upset. I woke up this morning, I was checking on the news, and I saw that Mike Tyson, I think, said he made like, was it $300,000, $500,000 a month selling cannabis. I just want to make $1 million a year doing it. He making 500. He made $500,000 a month. Ah, he got 40 acres and a cannabis farm. Are you fucking kidding me? Bitch, if that ain't reparations, I don't know what the fuck is. Mike, 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 listen, 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 Mike. We all come from a past. I'm not gonna give you a reason like Robin. You ain't got to listen, listen, listen. I don't even know if it's true, y'all. Right now, right now, right now, I'm just thinking about my 40 acres in the cannabis farm. Mr. Tyson. Mr. Mike Tyson, could you please come call sister? Mr. Mike Tyson, could you please just chat with me about your 40 acres in a cannabis farm, bruh? Seriously? I'm trying to be like you. I'm trying to get like Mike. I'm trying to get like, yeah, that Mike. Not Jordan. Damn that motherfucker. He ain't give a damn about his people. Mike Tyson, I mean, at least he got us some weed in the game. I don't know if he really be friendly like that. For some reason, this song has been on my mind lately. Not that one. This one. The other one's always on my mind. Somebody always hating on me. But I mean, Mike Tyson really shot for this. Like $500,000 a month, bruh. Do you know? Do you know what I could do with that kind of money? Do you know how many lives? Do you know how many people he must employ? Kudos to the brother. Do you not understand? He is a walking industry. One man. I'm telling you. Weed has done for Mike Tyson what boxing would have never done. Ever. Do you understand me? Ever. The man still got his faculties. He said he wasn't like Ali. Hey, shout out to rest in love to brother Ali. But I'm with him. I ain't trying to get beat up. I ain't trying to have you punching me in my head and face all the time. Body blows just so I can get some shit. Nah, pimp. There is no way I should be sitting here with 300 and some odd subscribers and this man is making $500,000 a month growing weed on his 40 acres. Let me be his mule, bitch. What are we doing? Stop. Let me be his brand advocate. We gonna go to the fucking moon, bruh. You think you was making money with Bitcoin? Fucking around with this shit. That's as much for me, man. I'm like, what? My feelings was so hurt. My feelings was like, why do I know such bummy ass? Do you know for years now, at least since 2017, I tried to tell my family, listen, we need to go ahead and start a podcast. We need to go ahead and start working on using on a cannabis business model that does not include flower at all. I even had it. I had the shit locked. I still do. Because my family members aren't bright enough to get the shit fucking done. I don't give a good goddamn. Show me one of them who could go out and create an entire binder dedicated to being able to understand your cannabis, your research, and yourself. I ain't vexed. I ain't stressed at all. You did. You pick it up and put it down. However, at any point in time, they could have had something. One of them loves to fuck with finances. Two of them think that they financial genius gurus and shit. Come on, everybody, all of them get caught up in some type of financial scheme, scam, whatever it is. So, one, you couldn't bet on me. You couldn't bet on me. You should have bet on me. You should have bet on me, pimp. Boy, you wait and see. You should have bet on JP. Fuck black, just bet on me. Nah, we're gonna go back to Maroon 5 and play one more song. We're gonna play it without Cardi B though. No offense, Cardi, it sound like you on that song. Some of your songs you alright. 24 hours, I need more hours with you. Hey. Someone says I didn't do what I said I was going to. And I did. I did. It's going to be 90 degrees today, so I have on shorts and a t-shirt. However, it's not 90 degrees right now, so I got on a sweatshirt. Girls like you run around with guys like me to sundown. When I come through, I need it down like you, yeah. Girls like you love on you, me do what I want when I come through. I need a girl like you, yeah. You want to see my t-shirt? Lord, here you go. See, t-shirt. Yeah. I don't even know how to just throw that in the middle of the what right now. Someone wants to know. I can't. I mean, yes. Yes, I would if I like someone enough. If I see it going somewhere. Someone wants to know if I would relate on a first date. If it's someone that I can see it going somewhere with, yes. If you ain't, someone desperately wants me to remember them from my time at Fort Bliss. Robinson. 6:45. Maybe I'm barely alive. Maybe you taking my shit for the last time. We called you Prime. Yeah. You were very, very tall. Maybe I know that I'm drunk. Maybe I know you're the one. Maybe I'm thinking it's better if you drive. Wait a minute. I may have y'all confused. It's two different dudes. There's Prime and then there's Robinson. I apologize. I've known a lot of people in my life, not just men. Think about the number of women who were around when you were around. Somewhere I'm being piped into something. It's really, really strange because there's 0 people watching yet. I know. Like I can feel it. There's this energy of being pulled into and blasted out of a speaker, so to speak. Like I'm being shared on a ship. I don't know, it's kind of neat. Someone said something about a hip or hips, hypnosis. What about hypnosis? Stop for a minute and see where you hold back the river, hold back. Someone wants to know, can I hypnotize? I've never tried to hypnotize anyone else. The closest thing to that would have been when I died. In order to get my son's attention, I said things that would make him say, understand. I needed him to understand that he was talking to his mother, despite what was happening to me. When I was going through it back in February, it was as if I was regressing through life repeatedly. I was regressing from 47 all the way back to my younger years as I was dying. And I had to communicate each time that the information on how to keep me alive or keep me going or whatever it was that I needed to say in the moment. It didn't matter if I was in the stage where I had the vocabulary of 6-year-old me or the vocabulary of 47-year-old me. Now, one thing you have to understand is the vocabulary of 6-year-old me is the vocabulary of an intelligent 6-year-old today. So an ignorant 20-year-old or 22-year-old may not grasp the same nuances as an intelligent, intellectual 20-year-old who has spent his life with me. So whether you're talking about my youngest son, my middle son, or my oldest son, compared to that woman's child, gave it me as a grown-ass man. Don't try me. I didn't make him behave the way that he did. I didn't put his hands on me. It can never be said otherwise. We got grown up writings over here. See what we don't do is forget. I know I effed up. This ain't my handwriting. And caused you a tremendous amount of pain. You had faith in me when I did not in myself. Put your trust in me when I did not trust myself. I pitched your love down the drain and taken for granted all that you do and not do for my sake. I ain't write this. This is an adult who wrote this. But it wasn't me. So what we're not gonna do is try to compare me to motherfuckers out here in this space who do weird queer ass shit. Y'all tried a long ass time, huh? Hello? Hello? I know what happened. Y'all know what happened. Are we gonna speak truth to it or not? You see, let's talk about it. Y'all tried to kill me in 2021. Right? You thought that Daniel was my son. When you find out that he was the man that I was sleeping with, you figured out how to manipulate his young ass. To get him to see what wasn't really there. To get him to believe that I wanted to have a affair with anyone in any fucking space. I can't have an affair with anybody. I am estranged from a whole other person in Atlanta, Georgia. This man owes bills and things to me. He never fucking paid. And then to have the audacity to put your hands on me. And by this point, by the time that you putting your hands on me, sir, have you forgotten? You already heard my story. You already know all the things. You already helped pay for my divorce. Don't judge him. I had already tried to pay for it twice. This was the third time coming in out of kindness. I literally had to go to an organization created for veterans and spouses and DV situations in order to get this divorce done. Because this man can hold up my life with one piece of freaking paper. I can't get my military ID card and I can't get my insurance adjusted properly because of my ex-husband, soon to be. As far as I'm concerned, he ain't my husband no more. I don't know, something about realizing that you tried to kill me. You tried to poison me. There's no way that you give me 1 tablespoon of Tylenol 3 when you're supposed to give me 1 teaspoon. And you do it until the whole bottle is gone and I have to wake up and realize it. You tried to OD me. Amazingly, the Father won't let me die. Nice tries, though. You gotta keep hope alive. I am a walking, talking testament to immortality. Which means I'm a walking miracle. You ain't gotta be spiritual to check it, to recognize it. Even an atheist does. You think I'm worried about what's next for me? Never have been, never will be. You should be concerned about you, though. Not all dreams come true. You know those people who are like, I'm just waiting for the right time to get married. I'm just waiting for the right time to have a child. I'm just waiting for the right time to jump into that next career field. There's never a right time. There's just time. Time to do it or not. Oh, my heart goes out to the folks in Louisville, Kentucky this morning. At least 5 have been killed, 6 injured in a shooting at a bank building in downtown Louisville. I mean, it's surreal. You wake up every morning to a new one. It just seems so strange. Looks like somebody must have thought that they were still gonna be living here. Shout out to the free speech community. I appreciate y'all. Excuse me. I was very unladylike. It was very, very unladylike. I do apologize. Did I say shout out to my cousin Bernard yesterday? He's a firefighter in Memphis. He's on my dad's side of the family. I don't really get to on my stepfather's side. Sorry, Daddy. Gotta tell the truth now. My stepdad. 2, 3, 4, 5. My dad is a hell of a dude, y'all. He's a man to me. Hey, let's let it play. Well, you can tell everybody. Say you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. Lyrics! Thank you, home. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Y'all, I'm gonna have to get out of here sometime today because 90 degrees, the sun shining directly up in this piece. I don't think I would be able to do it. Look at my look. Lord have mercy, y'all. I gotta get some weight on me and some bigger clothes. I can't. I need my shorts to be like 2 inches longer and my shirt to be like 1 size larger. Stand up now and face the sun. Hey! Get it, Larry! Go, Larry! Hey! Well, you can tell everybody. Say you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Say you can tell everybody. Say you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Listen, I got my little alfalfa thing going on. What the heck? Thank you, hair. Like, what is happening there? There it is. Answers to the questions. I'll be the teacher. You could be the lesson. I'll be your preacher. You could be the profession. I'll be the quick release. These two on your friends. Thin line between love and hate. Is it really real or is it really fake? Is it just me? Something about seeing Donald Trump with his fist up like this is a bit much for me. Time to do what must be done. Do. Well, you can tell everybody. Say you can tell everybody. Go ahead and tell everybody. I'm the man, I'm the man, I'm the man. Well, you can tell everybody. Well, you can tell it. I need to do my hair, y'all. I want to just like curl the ends. So what I might do is wet it and put rollers in it and just let the ends curl. Because that's all I want is curly ends. The rest of it is still pretty neat from the last time that I did it. So we'll see. What I'm saying, y'all. I'm the man. Ooh, and then maybe, well, should this money come through the next day or two, I will, maybe what I'll do is like color some of them purple in here before I curl. Maybe, you know what, we'll see. We put a little purple in it. I mean, Tom, whom I met the other day, Tom was like I should put some purple in it. Tom thought I should do all purple. I don't know about that, Tom. But a little purple might happen. I'm telling y'all, like, there's nothing like the Lord telling you to keep going. You know after a while that God is sending people to you to remind you that He's here for you. You know, there's no way that I'm walking down the street, minding my business, bebopping along to music, and this not too tall, shorter than me, Caucasian gentleman with red hair, headphones on, just wants to chat with me about my hair, tell me how lovely he thinks my hair is, and have a conversation. Just cuz. Introduced himself to me, shook hands and everything. May not ever even see me again. That was amazing. And then there was David Barrett, Pablo and his mom, and Gage and Anthony. You know, white Jesus, black Jesus. Do you treat them different? Nah, you treat them the same. There's someone's children going through some ish. Every last one of them. You talk to them like that. Respect them like that. Treat them like that. And the world is amazing. You get to experience amazing things. If you want me to blush, show up. Like, seriously, nah. Like, uppercut annoying. I'm working on it. I'm not a violent person. In my head, I'm violent. I'm not actually violent. I don't care what my children say. You want to know how I know when you're present? It's where I feel the energy. Ironically, you aim for my heart, but that's not where the communication lies. Remember, we're talking about telepathy. We're talking about brain power. So you can't aim for my heart trying to communicate with this. Or maybe that's why it takes so long. Why it took so long. Who knows? Circumventing the system, so to speak. Something about a peak. Someone wants to know what I want to eat. There's always someone asking about my teeth. I really, 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 what do you want from me? I really wish that I could hear whatever question that was clearly so that I could answer it and put it to rest for someone. I suppose, here, let me answer as easily as possible. Dental insurance is not included in anyone's medical coverage. Do you know how expensive that shit is? Even when you're attached to the military, as a family member, you don't get to go to the dentist on post, on base. You have to go somewhere else. It's an army post. It's an air base, by the way. An army post, an air base, a naval academy, a naval ship. Something about an admiral. And someone wants me to stand up and salute. There are two people in this room who know that I won't. Appreciate you, sir. There's a general understanding. For those who may not understand, let's just say I've been in the military as long as that admiral had. Some generals too. Many of you refuse to see my service because I don't put on a uniform the way that they do. They will tell you I served alongside of them, serving the soldiers who serve you in this country. The red, white, and blue. Sometimes you'll see me walking around, and if there's a flag nearby, I'll salute. You should too. Every freedom that you are wrapped up in is wrapped up in that flag. Me, all the vets, the generals, the admirals, we put our lives on the line for that, whether you recognize it or not. Someone said something about 3 hots in a cot. I don't know. Oh, my kid. He told me to commit a federal crime when I was facing, and I still am facing homelessness at this point. Like, let's just talk about it. While it's unlikely to happen because I have put myself in a situation where I'm reaching out to as many organizations as possible, it's still possible. Right? So this is something that we deal with. So here's his theories. One, I could commit a federal offense, so I get fed time, because you don't want state time, you want fed time. And his other suggestion was for me to marry Nick Cannon, or at least sleep with him, so that I could be his baby mama. I was like, yeah, I don't know. Nick Cannon's lupus and my fibromyalgia don't really... I don't think so. I don't think, just for a host of other reasons too, but no. So yeah, my 3 hots in a cot. That was his 2 suggestions to make sure that I would be able to eat, sleep, and rest well. I was like, you know what? This is why we don't talk. This is exactly why I don't say shit to you. Hold on, let me get more coffee. I love that little dude. He keeps me on my toes. Vice versa. Like, I need to return some money to him, but my bank account is so messed up right now. I need to get medicine too. So I'm gonna have to wait to pay him so that I can take care of my medical needs. Like, Jesus, Pete. No mother and children deserve this, especially ones who serve this country this way. I mean, I think the thing that people don't understand is that it's not like it's just the children's father who served or me and the children's father. The children served right alongside on every deployment, right? So having attachment disorders or situations, the one of them was diagnosed at one point with oppositional defiant disorder, and I'm like, how are you diagnosing him with these things when his daddy just got snatched away from? You got to give some credit for not understanding those things and just wanting to put a diagnosis on a child. That's why I understand Dr. Jawanza Kunjufu so well, because it's like, whatever his name is, why would you do that? This is a child. You're sticking a label on them at 7, 4. Oh, but I'm different. I'm gonna let you do it. I'm gonna use that shit against you. You tell me that my baby got ADHD. Okay, you know what the new rules is? See this whole book of information you gave me right here? It say if you don't follow your rules and guidelines, you will have to put my child in a private school, and you gonna have to pay for it. Cool. I appreciate that. Now, we're going to stay on this standard. I'm going to make sure I show up for every 504 IEP meeting, whatever the hell it is. I'll be right there, front and center. Hey! I even brought him along so he could be a part of the conversation. It's his life we're talking about, yo. Oh, y'all gonna pay? You're not gonna pay. Okay, you're not gonna pay because he's military? All right, fine, no problem. You are going to make sure that he gets every advantage owed to him because you say that he needs these things to be on an even playing field with everybody else. Cheers. Let's do this. we got you. We got you. So one of them never had to learn like handwriting. If he didn't want to, he did. But he had what they call an Apple Touch, which is a keyboard for him to type in all of his homework assignments. The testing, like long form tests or whatever, standardized tests, give an extra time, honey. An extra 45 minutes on top of everything. Yeah, buddy. If everybody else get an extra 45 minutes, he get them 45 minutes plus another 45. We're not playing out here. Oh, you want to label him? You going to? It's going to work to his advantage for as long as effing possible. Even today, as a grown as goddamn man if they want to. Oh, I was diagnosed with ADHD as a child. Let me prove to you that I still have it. Now let me go on over here and get this check. And mate, motherfuckers. Let me take this check and turn it into a motherfucking asset. Let me take this diagnosis that you think is a liability and prove to you what I can really fucking do. Now make sure you keep your finger on the diagnosis, but don't go changing the game now. No. Don't switch up your energy. No. Do not try to regularize, normalize, or destigmatize my shit so that now everybody can get to say, no. That's not how it works. Now everybody's autistic? You better figure out what's really wrong with your children. Like you made me. You knew how many low class broads I had to educate to get something better for their children. I ain't got time for y'all. For the plays. I know. Either we playing ball or we not, but I got things to do. Hey. I'd be afraid of me too. I don't think that anyone should be though. I wouldn't be afraid. No one should be. In 47 and a half years, I've never done damage to anyone. If you were to meet someone from my past and ask them why the relationship ended, they'd probably say communication. And then they say that I was too difficult to talk to. Eventually, the conversation would lead to I was too transparent and they couldn't handle it. That what I say is what I say and I stand on that. So, for instance, the young woman that I was seeing, it was a brief relationship. I'm not say brief, 2 years. I've been married for how many? Okay. So anyway, when we very first met, lead, follow. 2 choices given, she chose to follow. Well, why do you think you're ever going to be in a leadership position with me? You knew that I was your boss at work. You chose for me to be your boss at home, too. It's not my problem, that's yours. At home, I'm not the same as I am at work. I'm actually more relaxed. At the, ooh, brother. When it comes to my name and my bottom line, I'm not playing. You could screw up your day. Yeah. You can defile it if you want to. But when it's my name on the door, it's my name on the check, it's my name on the lease. Yeah, nah, that's different. I control that piece. Literally and figuratively. So that's why I had to put my aunt out. That's why I had to let go of siblings, so-called friends, family. We won't do that. It's probably, not probably, it's definitely the reason that I understand the fellows around me so much. I have always helped taking care of the women in my family. A lot like a lot of dudes. I was able to be a stay-at-home mother and then work from home, make money. For at the time, you make $40,000 a year just running a daycare in the 2000s. That's pretty good, especially with no college education at the time. Apologies. I was not the first to graduate from college. That was my younger sister, from what I can truly gather. Um, I am the one who made use of my degree. No judgment to my family. We all had our course, our opportunities in life. It's ironic how it was only okay for me to succeed if they succeeded too or first. Never supposed to be first. Not me. You see, some things even they can't control. Me pioneering my own way through YouTube, dealing with life 16 years after gastric bypass surgery. Well, there's no way for them to really put brakes or guardrails on that unless they were to support a claim that I was mentally insane, suicidal even. If my family were to tell the government that I had diminished capacity and I needed someone else to care for me, more than just say caregiver, making sure I take my medications on time, those things, right? If they could say that every day around a certain time of day, I X and I had to be closely monitored, then that would give someone a reason to give me, as an adult, I don't know if I would have a guardian ad litem, but I would at least, it would give them a reason to have me, it would give them a claim for conservatorship. Conservatorship would give them control over my finances, no matter what I do next. Like the Britney Spears, Kanye West bit. Spirit says they tried it. I mean, considering what Mike Tyson is making, just growing cannabis in his yard, so to speak, and what my family knows it is that I intended to do with, let's call it, a cannabis conglomerate. If I were them, I probably would have tried to get some control over my money too. At one point, I think I even asked my dad to. Not legally. Like, you know, I need someone who's good with these things. Let me tell you a secret. Something I've always known too. No one in my family, except maybe me, is good with money. Manipulating it, yes. Making use of it, make it go as far as possible. Putting it in places to achieve the greatest outcome further down the line. Sometimes they get it right though. Like, with everything that's going on in the world today, if you have a hold of some dinars, it looks like the Iraqi folks are going to be able to get their currency up online. You know what I'm saying? Especially look at the way the dollar's tilting. Everybody's going to have a currency. So if you're holding on to some dinars, baby, you got some money in your pocket. I have some out there somewhere. I purchased them with family. That means that they may not come back to me. Oh well. That's the cost of doing business. When they see how much I'm about to make, though. I had a conversation with the Most High last week. This week, some of it's going to come to fruition. We were off to the races, y'all. It's going to be so crazy. I'm so excited. All over the internet, when it comes to this manosphere thing, you're going to hear that no one was innocent. Everybody had a part to play. Don't believe that shit. I'm innocent. I never had a part to play in any of it. It's one little happy autistic mom on the internet creating content for the joy of it while I work on surviving and writing a book. They tried to kill me for it. It's one hell of a damn story, y'all. I couldn't make it up if I tried to. I couldn't help it if I wanted to. It's 8/29, April 10th, 2023. I've been live for 52 minutes and 40 seconds. 32 people watching. How's your spirit? Thunder. Thunder. Hey! You know, ironically, my audience is larger than you think. When you see 0 there, it means the gods are watching. I mean, they're always present. My ancestors too. How about yours? Your archangels? Who's watching over you when you think no one's looking? That's the question. You got a confession, Larich? Someone's nervous again. Something about nervous energy. I want to tell you the truth, Janine, but I'm going to tell you a secret. And I'm going to say this, whomever you are, because I'm not entirely sure. Just because you've seen something in your dreams doesn't mean that it has to come true. I'll give you an example. Just because you see, whenever someone tells me that they are having deja vu, I ask them, well, how did it turn out? Deja vu is a flashback, sort of, to a past timeline or a past life experience or whatever it is. It's a space where you got it wrong. If you can recognize the deja vu, You can see in it, for example, there may have been an argument. If you can see what caused the argument, can you stop the argument from happening? Deja vu is just a hiccup in time. It gives you an opportunity to change the thing you got wrong, to stitch it and fix it. That's it. So you can't presume that because you saw an argument in a dream or a vision, that that's exactly how it's going to turn out. Outcomes are based on what people actually do. Visions are given to you based on what people can or may do. That's why it's never up to your medium, your psychic, your tarot reader. They are only giving you the possibilities. Until you make a final choice, a final decision on what you're going to do, there is no final outcome. Now, once you finally get there, once you finally make that decision, then they're going to speak on that and how it changes the timeline or what it brings into view or focus. Sometimes not. Sometimes it's just for them to give you to get you to the point where you will make the decision to go the other way. Boy, I tell you. Poor little tink tinks. The poor little tink tinks of the world who really, really, truly believe somebody give a damn because your ass is moody all the time. Apparently at 2 o'clock in the morning you are watching my content so you can figure out what to talk about at 6. Forgive me, y'all. It's a gnat in here, which means that I need this trash to go out. That's pretty much the only time that gnats show up is when old fruit, bitter bitches, and the trash need to be taken outside. You know, gnats, karmics, they all the same. Busted, 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 busted. You busted. Lonely. Busted. How's your relationship? You should come over, drop down in the chat, and ask me for relationship advice. I just might save your life. Or not. You can be the trifling heifer that you are. The next bitter star. That's it. It'll be a TV show. Yep. You'll never actually be on it, though. Don't you speak your truth? So you saw the video? Yeah, of the Tarleys? You should do that. You and whomever it is that's in your coven, all y'all should line the fuck up and just let somebody torture you. But tell the truth first. Tell the truth that all of you bitter motherfuckers came from me simply because you could not be or beat me. Child, it is 8:37 a.m. April 10th, 2023. I have been live for 1 hour and the moon star stupids are disappointed. They've been defeated. I mean, seriously. A full moon on Easter Eve had to be the height of it. If y'all couldn't slay my motherfucking ass, then when was you gonna? A full moon during a high holy days for all of the three Western main religions. What are we talking about out here? Y'all still didn't kill it. What's it feel like to fail at everything in life? You are now and will continue to fail at being a wife, dear. Yeah. Spirit told me to tell you. Spirit says you're annoying as shit at home. You're worse than you are on the internet. Yeah, you're watching me right now. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You see my crown back there? It pisses you off. The same way them two headbands do. I never have to put mine on. Gotcha, girl. Hey! Yes, you are. You are a bag lady. You got so much emotional damage. You carry it everywhere you go. You get angry because other people are happy. It drives your spirit to see anybody in good cheer. It's a whole group of y'all out there like that. Y'all are fucking strange. Deranged even. You should go find that motherfucker. That fat deranged bitch. Pull up. Y'all been talking about it for months. Ain't nobody do it. I done walked around. I done been out in the middle of the day, in the middle of the night. 1 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, noon, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You some scary motherfuckers. You ain't pulling up for shit. Your mouth running motherfuckers. Oh, Chub. I told your ass not to lie to the feds. You did it anyway. Ain't my fucking fault. You, my person watching, your people could always be bought and sold. Not mine. Now they might have sold you a lie or a bill of goods that was some bullshit. Hell, my family will do dirt to one another. Still won't tell on each other. Me, I speak the truth of it. You can't help the family you're born into. Sometimes you gotta leave. Sometimes you gotta part ways. Sometimes your mama's an internet wannabe who doesn't do her due diligence and take care of home before getting on the internet. And your sad ass mama would like to say, well, we went in the same. No, baby, we not. We not. I did not marry for 3 hots and a cot. I did not do just enough with my children so I can say I did it and then spend hours on the internet. No. I put them and their future before everything else. And then I went to work in ways to be able to make it sustainable for them and I. Equipment and I. At least through our eternity. Now, if that don't work for you, then that's your problem, not mine. I'm here for my kind. That's it, that's all. Often lie. I like it when you watch those Coven Cousins. Can't help yourselves. We ain't got no love-hate relationship. I don't know y'all. Y'all love hating me. You hate loving me too. What I'm saying is, it's one-way avenue. It's just y'all. You and your group. I don't know none of y'all to give a damn. And I feel like even if I did, I still wouldn't give a damn. Sucks to be you, dude. If you ain't got no real nigga, don't get no wood grain steel wheel. For real, you can go chill out and steal bills. Just paper stack instead of going to overkill. Pay your fucking people bill, bitch. Even the sun goes down, heroes eventually die. Horoscopes off the line, and sometimes why? Nothing is for show, nothing is for certain. Nothing lasts forever, but until they close the curtain. It's him and I. Equipment. If this is April, May, June, July, 3 months, wow. Imagine being 6 months pregnant and not finding out until then. I'm pretty sure this young lady that I just met at the hotel, she's about 6 months pregnant. She's due in July. She didn't even know she's pregnant. Unless she took the pregnancy test like I told her to. It's tempting to call. But you know what? I don't even care about how y'all mistreated me and all that jazz. By any chance, if Trinity there, did she take a pregnancy test? She not good. She'll lie. She the type. Every nigga with goals for the fall. No, so don't get caught up in appearance. It's outcast and criminalized, another black experience. Like I said, a little over a year ago, my creator told me, you're going to take a trust ball with, well, my ancestors. You take a trust ball with us and a trust ball with God. And I did. I died. And in order to stay alive, I had to listen to my ancestors. And I had to listen to my creator. That meant doing things that I would have never fathomed. Like staring into the sun for the largest dose of vitamin D I've ever gotten in my life. Telling lies about being married to a celebrity. That one, you just, if you're gonna call the police on me, we gonna have some fun together. Come on, you're the one who got the right to report and call the police and do all the other shit. All I gotta go to the hospital and prove I'm not crazy. That's the easy part. The hard part is proving your case against me. Or my claims against you. That you were aggressive, disrespectful, rude, manhandled. You targeted me. You see, here's this thing, right? I've been in Tucson and on the news, and I say specific things that people might not like. And so then they would call the cops on me. And those cops wouldn't like those things either. So when I go to make this case for defamation, and I use all of these other things, it'll be up to the employees to prove that they don't know anything about me. Yet you see Trinity, the young lady that was sitting next to her, and I'm betting Rachel have all seen my YouTube channel because I told them about it. Oh, look at God. Y'all gotta be careful. Defamation, discredit. They'll stop at nothing, nothing, nothing to discredit me. Because you have nothing. There are no criminal charges. When I choose to rise, oh, there's no crashing. The days of the phoenix are long behind me. I'm a unicorn out here. Can't you see it? There's my horn and my crown right there. How's your spirit? I've been alive. I've been live for 1 hour, 11 minutes. It's 8:48. April 10th, 2023. There are 2 people watching. I am enjoying this journey every step of the way. Hey, Ariel! How's your spirit? Good morning to you. You look gorgeous. Look at that Abby baby. Look at you. Girl, you got that coconut butter. You got that coconut butter glow on. She said, baby, this is shea. This is shea butter all day. This is shea. Look at you, child. You look absolutely gorgeous this morning, at least in that avatar you do. How's your spirit? I hope that it is well. Child, it's going to be 90 degrees in the desert. Look, as soon as I said it, I look over here. It's this little warning sign on my weather thing. Child, I can't believe it. 90 degrees in April? Hold on, y'all. I just got to look one more time. It says, expect sunny skies. The high will be 91 degrees, baby. Oh, no. No. No, I want to go to an indoor museum today. I have been saying that I wanted to go to the Desert Air Museum. Not now. No. I want to go to the museum that's got air pumped into it. Yeah. I'm gonna listen to this song. I never heard it before. She said my spirit is well, hoping for a continued good day. My spirit is absolutely fantastic. I am I am in a fantastic mood and ready to move. As you can see, I got my bags packed behind me. Apologies, excuse me. My lease is up and I really don't plan on extending it in any way. I am hoping to hear some great news in the next couple of days. I'm anticipating. Anyway, either way, yeah. I'm someone who enjoys and looks forward to change. So I'm looking forward to getting on with the getting on of life, if that makes sense. Yeah, I don't like this one. I wanted to search butterflies, but I want to hear this. I prefer this one. I'm looking at this article that says former Steelers QB Dwayne Haskins may have been targeted on the day of his death. Then I also saw this thing where one of these young rappers said that he put his mama up as collateral for a drug deal, y'all. Apparently, y'all, the world is just... Let me mind my business. Thank you, Ariel. I'm pretty sure that, I'm not even pretty sure, I know that all is going to go well just because my creator's already shown me. So many amazing things are coming. I won't be staying in this apartment. I had this vision of turning this into something. There's this program for veterans known as Tunnels to Towers, and I believe that this would be a great location to do something like that. Yet, the spirit already told me what we're not going to do is build on top of tragedy. You know, I'll give you, and I don't know if you know this or not, Ariel. And I'm speaking directly to you because you're present child. If you were to lead the chat, I understand. But anyway, in Germany, they built schools and things on top of burial grounds for Holocaust victims, like they've done here. And so I apologize. It's one of those things. We just have to be careful about the spirit. Yeah. And so I would never, as much as the idea may have been birthed here, I would never build my legacy in this spot. This spot is tainted with all kinds of darkness. Like, I don't even want to take the things that are here that I could like put in storage or put into a museum later when I'm really rich and famous and people want to know my history, because they will. It's a thing. I've already decided it. Ta-da! I claim that shit. Ta-da! Okay. So like, do you really want to, bag lady? You don't want to carry all that weight with you. You don't want to carry all that damage around with you. You don't want to build on top of that broken foundation either. Those chickens come home to roost. Like the episode of Lovecraft Country that we talked about, where Letty had to get all the people, all of the had to get the demon out by using the ghosts of ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Why even build on something like that when you could just start fresh? So unless I was gonna be able to bulldoze this ish to the ground and then start over, nah. I just leave this right here. Take whatever's absolutely unnecessary, burn that shit up. The rest of it. But like, if you think that a Queen Anne desks exist for a reason, it's because it was the desk that Queen Anne sat at. So the Queen Anne desk is sitting in the president in the Oval Office. That's the desk the Queen Anne sat at. Now replicas are made of the Queen Anne desks, but do you keep the replicas? Or do you keep the original? Right. So this is the desk that I sat at to create these things. Maybe we keep the desk. Do we really need to keep the busted laptop, or could we just get a representation of a busted laptop? It's understanding that. The fine things, the nuances, what's worth hanging on to and what's worth letting go of. How you move forward in this life, and you are accountable to self and the world around you, and the world as yet unseen. That's moving beyond amazing. You hear you hear these stories of gurus, Dalai Lamas, da 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 da. I never understood. Now I do. Can you really move through space and time and not give a damn about how it affects you? It's taken me a minute. Because sometimes I still am like right now, I'm like, bro, seriously, hit the link, get your girl some weed. You know, it's the thing. I need to get my medication. The bank is acting funny with my money. Go ahead and hook a sister up. I appreciate you. Whoever the spirit put it on their heart to do whatever they do, right? Simultaneously, though, whether or not someone does that thing, I'm great. I'm Gucci. I'm not worried. I'm not afraid. I'm not stressed. I'm not vexed. I'm ready. I am ready for whatever curveball is thrown at me. Because it's not me. It's not me. It's people slinging their dirt at me because they can't get me dirty. You can't catch me dirty. You can't make me dirty. So you're going to throw shit at me. I hope that I hang on to it. I'm deflecting that shit. I don't even worry about it. I don't even need a shield. It's like I got a happy force field. Literally. Like a force field of happiness around me where people's bullshit don't mean shit. Because I'm happy and protected by the Most High. I'm going to get the rest of my coffee. I'll be right back. Oh no! That's it. That's the last of the coffee. Because I ain't about to make no more. It has been a hell of an experience, an amazing one, to tell you the absolute truth. To grow in grace in this space, whether you talk about this apartment or on this internet, to be able to grow in God's grace, where I have watched so many. Well, I watched so many other people fall apart. I don't want to stay in such. It's as if someone's asking me why I don't want to stay in this apartment. I don't want to stay in this apartment because I need more room. If you're talking about what's making me leave right now, it's the domestic violence. It's the knowing that at any time someone might still try it. You have to remember a restraining order is just a piece of paper. That's all it is. Screens are poppable, locks are breakable. The best thing for me to do in the case of the fact that I have an estranged husband who owes me tens of thousands of dollars that he cannot afford to pay, and a former roommate who's violent, is for me to go somewhere else where as much of my information is kept private as possible, where when I do this, it'll be in an even more controlled environment than it has been of late. So sometimes you might see a stream where you only ever see my feet. Rarely will you see a stream that says what state I'm in. I'll let you know if I'm gonna leave the country though, because I want to come back. Technically, Tennessee is my home of record. That's where I was born. I grew up in married military. So I've been a resident of several states. I could choose any one of them to go back to. Or a new one just as easily. Ironically, I didn't tell my family that I was applying to this AmeriCorps gig. I just did it. Wasn't until after it was done. And not until after I got the interview. I've always known not to tell people what I'm going to do. Only tell them what you've already done. And really, you ain't got to tell them. Let them see it. Seeing is believing. I've always believed in me. Which is why I can see my future. But no one else can. Shout out to T.I. We've been live for an hour and a half. Almost. We'll be here till 9:30. Y'all know why. Rubber band man, wild as the Taliban. Who am I? Woo! It's a Mineola. The kind with a little pointy top on it. To all of the fat girls, chubby girls, overweight chicks mad at me, mind your business. Then you wouldn't have to be. Yeah, ironically, the doctor didn't say that I had a weight issue. I was dehydrated. I have a giant heart. I ain't got to get my weight up or down. Eat right, exercise. Maintain my shit. Not crazy. No mental health court. Uh-oh. Y'all thought y'all had me. Nope. I'm not crazy. You want me to say it out loud? You didn't have your baby in prison, but guess who's going? Huh. Spirit says you're gonna die there too. Bloop! I don't see nobody at the door. I will fry a motherfucker like bacon today. Means absolutely nothing to me. I woke up with some of that Attack on Titan energy. Yeah. Y'all know how Aaron take on all of the Titan forms. Yep. Like that. Don't y'all want to see what happens next? I do too. Must watch television. Or these YouTube streets. Really? You need to be watching these YouTube streets. Television is on some bullshit. But these YouTube streets, boy, they about to get interesting. Seems like many of the YouTube content creators have chosen to go to war in the space. It's gonna blow up in their face. Like the early cannons that used to just blow up on people. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be a motherfucking tragedy. It's gonna be interesting to watch though. This type of route, the universe is playing for keeps. We had war games in the 80s. Actual war in the 90s and 2000s. None of it did we course correct from. So now the universe is like, alright, here we go. That beard, not me. Maybe we won't be live till 9:30. We'll see. What you want from me? I do what I choose. Boom, 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 boom. You a paper chaser, you got your block on fire. Hey, get it, get it, get it. Oh, what? You a paper chaser? Ugh. Banking entities drive me bonkers, bruh. I mean that with everything in me. I might walk to the park today. I don't know, we'll see. Like I said, it's supposed to be 90 degrees, bruh. And I just don't know what I'm going to do with no 90-degree weather. What are you going to do with 90 degrees? It's 90 degrees in April. Imagine what 90 degrees, what it's going to be like in June and July. Dude, you talking about something I ain't really ready for. That's it. Baby chances, you got your block on fire. Hey, get it, get it, get it. Oh. Nope, thought I saw something. A Apologies, you all, just looking in on this thing in Kentucky. And rain, give it to me, Rob Bates. Huh? Joy and pain, like sunshine and rain. Joy and pain. Man. um, Fame is a funny thing. People get famous for the strangest reasons. Being famous for saying, "Catch me outside," for a tagline or a phrase. That's strange. Like Trump being famous for firing people. Didn't he salute when he fired people? I salute you too. Some irritating stuff. What you say? Wow, Larry. You look ready to go. You look ready to travel. You good? You Gucci? In rain, joy. Mmm. I don't know. I haven't been for a walk today, so I might go out. Maybe go to the park. I don't know. I do need more water. I went and got water last night when I went and bought seafood. This is the last of it. But I have orange juice and Sprite in there. Plus, I don't know if it's warm enough to go outside in my shorts yet. It's like 65 degrees here. I'm gonna need it to be a cool, like 80 maybe. I don't know. It's very still outside today, which just somehow seems strange because almost like you can hear the rush of air. Ugh. Apologies. This is a good time for me to go potty. I'll be right back. Hey! Yeah! Hey! I know, Larry! Do it! apologies, y'all. That took longer than expected. I got a pain. Ah, a little pain in the middle of my tummy, underneath my belly button. Oh, this is like the second day I've had it. Not felt it in a long time. Pause. Flag on the play. Didn't mean it like that. Hold on, y'all. I had to put a little candle oil on it. God, dog, y'all. It still hurts. I need Bunny. Ooh, wee, y'all. Oh, this crazy circumstance. I knew his life deserved a chance, but everybody told me to be smart. Look at your career, they say. Lauren, baby, use your head. But instead, I chose to use my heart. Now the joy of my world is in Zion. Okay. That's better. Woo, woo, woo. What the hey? It does kind of feel like someone's like trying to take a knife and slice me open, or like stab right in there. It is strange. Ironically, my body keeps going through these different changes. And all for the better in the end, though. I just learned how to take care of me in as many natural ways as possible. Man. Marching, marching, marching. It's 9:24. My alarm just went off. Interesting. That part. Plushies, they come in handy for lots of things. minimizing cramps, anxiety. Oh, Larich. Oh, we've got room in my room for you. In my heart, that is. We got room in my heart. Don't be discouraged. Do not let anyone disparage you or me. It's meant to be. Oh. My phone charged and has to go somewhere. Yeah. I want to go for a walk. I might need to go lay down. That's the problem with pain. Pain almost immediately causes fatigue. The thing is you kind of have to unrecognize pain. So depending on what it feels like outside, I might just change into my jeans and go for a walk this morning. Hell, even if it's just around the block. You can't encourage pain. You can't encourage yourself to wallow in it either, right? So just try to move through it. That's why physical therapy. You have to learn to move through pain in order to get to a place where you can be comfortable again. When you're talking about chronic illnesses, though, that's different. Because you're going to have to move through pain. The pain's always going to be there. You're moving through it no matter what. Which is why sometimes you can forget that you have certain chronic illnesses. Pain is pain. Once you've mastered it, you've mastered it. That doesn't mean that it doesn't exist and it doesn't cause other things. Like, because I live with pain all the time, I don't have the capacity to run a 12-hour work shift in a corporate dining facility the same as I could before. Things have to be done in different ways. I have to build back up to it and recognize where breaks are needed and so on and so forth. That's the beauty of humanness. And I dare say being a woman. A mother, anyway. One who gave birth. Because you have to deal with that pain and recover from it. Even just once makes you different from other folks. Shout out to Kim. Doing it 4 times, and from what I understand her to say, it was without meds. Trying to be like you someday, maybe. There's a part of me that figures I got 1 more, maybe 2. We'll see what happens. Ooh! Itchy. You know what? I just remembered. I have some lidocaine cream in there in the closet. I don't want to put it on now. For one, I can't stand the way that it smells. 2, it's uncomfortable on my skin. Oh. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, I won't be live streaming. I'm getting ready to get up out of here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that felt amazing. Oh. Yep, a walk before a nap don't sound half bad. And I haven't had breakfast. Have you had breakfast? What'd you eat this morning? It's already 9:30 here. What time is it where you are? What's coming up on it? Do you want me to wait out these 8 minutes? Why? I'm gonna have sausage, a blueberry muffin, and maybe some scrambled eggs. I don't have any cheese. Spirit says someone's getting the keys to something, so I should stay live for the next 7 minutes. I don't know. Okay. I'll be here until the 2 hour mark. Um, what was I gonna say though? Dang it. Oh, I do kind of want scrambled eggs with cheese. It's just that I'm trying really to avoid those things. Spirit says something about keys and marijuana and whatever she needs. Anyway, y'all, I'm staying put until the 2 hour mark. Outside of that, I don't know. Anybody? Anybody got any ideas, suggestions, questions? Like this is one of those times when the spirit energy even seems strange to me, and I'm like, well, JP, just I lack patience. You want to hear? I'm gonna read y'all my Facebook thingy because this is true of me. There. Hush my mouth there. Facebook is where I was going. Thank you, Spirit, because I was looking for my post. That's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. This is what I posted this morning because this is legit an issue that I continue to work with even right now, like right now. Okay, as an autistic adult, I don't know why I put a comma there. See, that type of stuff. As an autistic adult, I continue to struggle with patience. What you consider my stoic strength is my battling with a desire to either do or say something rather than await another's movement or understanding. There are clues to my impatience, but most people never notice. More focused on getting words out than actual conversation, it seems. As they speak, I am fighting back the desire to interject, correct, and or find something more entertaining. My attention span is fine. Their ability to keep it sucks butt. Positive reinforcement and gentle reminders help keep me from picking at myself or my clothing when frustrated. When I'm truly anxious and breathing alone doesn't work, this is the best time to give me a tether and remain hands off. I'm expressing these personal things to help those who can't express themselves at all, who are only able to emote or give nonverbal cues. If sharing what I've lived and learned helps one person's family or community is what I meant to put, I've done my job. Stop thinking everyone moves like you and put purpose behind your participation. I mean, if you're going to get an award for showing up, at least put some purpose behind showing up. Compassion is my purpose. Compassion is my axis. It's my true north. My ability to be compassionate, understanding, empathetic, whatever you want to call it. I suppose I came by it easily enough. It's just a part of my makeup. It's accepting the outcomes. That's the hard part. Like being compassionate to people who don't really deserve it. Knowing what they're going to do. In the same way that Jesus knew Judas would betray him. I knew. I remember telling Wilma the moment that I knew so and so had taken money and turned against me. I felt it before I knew that the money had actually been taken. And then they confirmed taking the money because they couldn't help but show it off. 6 grand. I wonder what the highest was. Is that egotistical? Spirit says it's like 30. You got paid fifth. You got paid a fifth of what someone else was paid to betray me. Damn. We're coming up on the 2 hour mark. Told you I was leaving. You'll know where to find me. Keep your spirit up. We'll see you in the streams. Love you. Peace.